Hey everyone, we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I'll be on camera in just a few minutes. Hey everyone, good afternoon, good afternoon. $1 Trillion Tuesday to you all. All right, thanks guys so much for jumping on. I do apologize, we're a little late today in our 12 o'clock series. I definitely wanted to make sure we had an opportunity to speak today about some new updates regarding the PSLF form. Hey Safia, how are you? Let's see. So if you are guys participating in the PSLF program, type yes. If you participate in PSLF, go ahead and type yes. Okay. All right. So guys, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of ways that we can go about applying for this new PSLF form. And just a reminder for those of you that are in SLD University, this entire series is being recorded. All of these updates are being recorded and are being put into your SLD University portal. If you're an SLD member, type SLD. If you are an SLD member, type SLD. Thank you guys for being a part of the family. If you're not in the SLD family, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join so before our family membership changes. It is a one-time fee of $75 nominal for over 100 classes. Outside of student loans, there's a lot of classes relating to investing, real estate, it's credit, it's great. It is going to go back up to $297. So I don't want you guys to miss the $75 sale. So if you're interested, I'm going to put that link here. And for those on Instagram, your comment family. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Just wanted to put that little commercial, if you will, there, because a lot of you said, well, Sonia, I wanted information on borrower's defense. Who here attended Chanda's borrower's defense application class? So Chanda did a special class on Sunday evening for our SLD University members live on the application class. And if you're becoming a member, you'll get a copy of that inside of your portal as well. So just a lot of good stuff we're going to be doing for the family. We're going to be doing a live application class as soon as it's released to help you guys apply for the new payment plan, which is called SAVE. So you want to type the word family, and then those here on Zoom, you guys want to get the link right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Just my few announcements. The little housekeeping, if you will. Got some big news as it relates to the PSLF program. I'm going to talk to you guys about how you should really go about applying for this program. And I just want to make sure that you guys know what to do, because some of you are going to be coming up on your renewals pretty soon and the form has changed. So I'm going to talk about the paper form. Yep, Cheryl, there you go. That's the family link. All right, Kimberly, awesome. Looking forward to speaking with you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the paper link, and I'm going to show you the process for online. So does everyone here know when it's time to renew their PSLF form for the most part? If you know when it's time to renew, type yes. If you don't know, you need to go to Mohilia website under PSLF and find out your recertification date. Okay, so the form has changed, the process has changed. All right, let me give you guys that form. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Where did we go? 2 seconds. Oh yeah, it's super easier, guys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Praise God for this easiness, Lord. Okay, Alyssa, of October. Okay, got it. Let's make sure that seems right, Alyssa, because we didn't get to October 2023 yet. So usually it's a year from a date that might have passed already. Okay, everyone there on Zoom, take a look at the new form. That's the new PDF form. For those of you that are here on Instagram, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can everybody see this new form? We go up. All right. So you guys see the new form is asking you for your basic information, your social, your date of birth, right? Your name, your address, your email. And then most of you are going to skip this box here. We're going to skip this box. Okay. Because unless you're saying you know you're eligible for loan forgiveness now, we're going to go ahead and skip it. We're going to scroll down. We're going to have you sign and date. All right. And then we're going to ask you to complete section 4. You or the employer can complete this. And this new form is found on studentaid.gov, by the way. Now, everyone see the big difference of how everything has changed, guys? If you remember the old form, everybody remember, type yes if you remember, there were a whole bunch of boxes you had to check or skip. Did you work for the tribe of Wallatushi? All the questions that we just didn't have nothing to do with nothing, okay? So they took those questions away, and now all you're going to do is put your employer EIN, the employer name, address. And I believe this is a clickable, typable form, so it makes it even neater. The certification date. Everyone, if you're still working for the employer, put still employed. Don't put an end date. Okay, this is it right here. Don't fill out this form unless number 5 is always going to be full-time. Everybody see that? We'll write that down. Always going to be full-time. And the number on number 6 has to be greater than 30. Everybody got that? If you got that, type yes. This is why people get disqualified, number 5 and 6. No need to fill this out if you're part-time, doesn't count. No need to fill this out if you don't work over 30 hours or more a week. For those of you that are having issue, let's say you're doing this form because you need to get some back credit, but the employer closed or is unable to certify, you would check this box. But most of you that are active, or all of you that are active for PSLF, you're going to go ahead and just skip that box. All right. Then we're going to go down to 5A. Remember the the authorized user or official will complete this for you. They've added new verbiage that says, if you were employed by a contract or by a contracted organization in a position or providing services that under applicable state law cannot be filed or provided by a direct employee of the organization, in section 4 is disqualified. So guys, they have got hit to the process, Vicky. They said people are completing the form and it was so gray. I should have got y'all stuff in. It was so gray on the old form that they had to let people through, Vicky, because the terminology of who could sign, and which employer could be eligible was so gray that a lot of people got through PSLF and probably shouldn't have if they were contractors. Now they changed the verbiage that said you cannot get this if you were not a direct employee. So if you're no longer working for the employer, you can still fill this out. They need to still sign and complete it if they're open and the employer is still available. If the employer is closed or you're unable to get a signature, then you need to check that box under number 6. It says here, if you have to do alternative documentation, let's just read that together because this may be for some of you. If you cannot obtain certification from your employer because the organization is closed or because the organization is unable to certify your employment, and you'll indicate that by checking the box above on this form, you can submit alternative documentation that may allow your employment to be certified. See Section 6 for more information. If this form is submitted without the necessary documents, the PSLF provider, which is Mohilia, will contact you to request additional information. All right, so let's go down to Section 6, guys. And we're looking at the employment section. And I want to get right to, got it, okay. Listen closely. This is a very big update. Okay, everyone type big. Now, this is going to help somebody. I don't know. There's somebody on here. That's why I want you guys to share this information out. It's very major. And hold questions for right now. Anybody on here tried to have this form completed, but their employer was unavailable or has closed down? Type me if that's you. So anybody try to have that completed? All right, they're making new updates every day, guys. You got to come on these updates. I know I text you guys and email you a lot, but this stuff is changing in real time. This form didn't look this way last week, so let's get to it. So those of you that are typing me, you may have an opportunity to resubmit this form ASAP. And when I say ASAP, it's like you need to go do this form again and take it to the post office and send it off certified. Everyone types certified. Yep. So Tracy, contractors can't sign it. Yep. Awesome, Cheryl. Welcome to the family. Contractors can't sign this form. So let's get into the section of who's authorized. If you are unable to have this form completed by an authorized official, because the organization has closed or you're unable to contact your employer to gain an acceptable signature, you may provide alternative documentation. Let's get into it. This process will add significant time to review this form. If the employment being certified is or was with the military, you can submit this form with a DD-214 or SCRA status report. Everybody got that? So military, and you're unable to reach your commander or whomever. I've heard that scenario a few times. You can send it in with your DD-214, verifying that time of employment. Next, it says if the employment is being certified for any other employer, you must submit documentation that confirms both the FEIN, EIN of the employer and your employment period instead of completing Section 5A. This will include the IRS Form W-2 for every calendar year that you have worked with or without corresponding pay stubs, or pay stubs for every month you were employed during employment for any period. Any month this cannot be documented will now not be considered eligible. Everyone type big news. That is so major. Let me read that part again. Some of you, Vicky, have been waiting on this. Vicky, you know this is a big deal because you know how like when we filled this out, when it first came out, they was acting like they didn't know that they could use a W-2 or a tax transcript or a pay stub. It's just getting weird. So now there's new, no, really, y'all, type big news. I'm not on here teaching for free for nothing. Type big news. I need some participation today, Vicky. I mean, you know, I could be, you know, relaxing. Big news, y'all. I like participation. This is big. You have to go tell a friend. So before, a lot of people were denied because their employer was closed. Okay, and or the person wouldn't get his signature. Nobody emailed them back. So now you take this same form with your W-2, or you pull a copy of your W-2 transcript from the IRS, goes up back to 10 years. Yeah, yes, Cheryl, you get it now. You don't got to deal with people that don't want to do their job. Tiffany, it's time to reapply today. Everyone type today. Type the word today. No, Tiffany, I'm not being funny. Like today, you're going to print this out. I put the link in the chat, and you're going to go pull up your W-2 history, or you're going to pull up your tax transcript or not that tax transcript, your W-2 transcript history from irs.gov, and you're going to send this off. Certified. Don't skip the $3. If you got it, type yes. I mean, if I was a better teacher, you guys would be like really excited with emojis or something. This is huge. So I'm really, really excited. And then lastly, if you really can't pull W-2 or tax info, you would go ahead and grab your pay stubs. The reason why these classes are important, and I appreciate you guys being a part of this community, coming on every day, is important because I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of y'all would not go and read this on the website. Like, think about it. Did you have time today to go onto the website to go see what's new? No, nobody's sitting there going there like, let me look at the fine print. Nobody's going to section 6 on this form. So we have to share this information. If you were originally denied because your employer was closed down or unable to correspond with you, I'll put the link here for you guys again. And what I'll do is I'll link the new form to my stories. So you guys should be just through the roof about this. And so anyone that ever told you they were denied because they couldn't get their employer to fill this out, we now have a new method that they can utilize. Pay stubs and W-2s are now included. Go get your credit, okay? So I was saying that you have to now go get your credit for this because you still are in the window period to get your back credit. Yep, so you can use your W-2s. Yep, so Alyssa said, please listen to Sonia, y'all, when she says do it. One of my TE-PSLF forms was denied. I listened to Sonia when she said to resubmit it. Thank you, Alyssa. Because of listening to her, I went from 4 qualified payments to 76. Everyone type congratulations. Yes, that made my day, Alyssa. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of people get frustrated or you think it's not for you, or, you know, we don't have time for that. There's no feelings attached to the monies, okay? Resubmit, recertify, whatever you need to do, you need to do that today. And you have to do this, guys, immediately, because this program, in terms of TE, PSLF, and let's just give everybody a reminder, that's the original PSLF program. There's a current program, and there's the original program that lets you backdate credits. That ended in October. They gave everyone an extension for that program. So you got to take advantage of the extension, all right? AJ, that update is coming between August and December. W-2, Cheryl, or pay stubs? Yep. Tiffany, I would wait to be approved. I don't know your school goals, but I would like that to hit your account. Yep, Naja, no feelings attached to loan forgiveness. Okay. So the employer, so the forms I had completed last week. No, Net, if they signed it, you're fine. This is for people who can't get a signature from their past employers. Okay. Yep, so you're going to comment the word family to get access to the portal and the classes in this series. Yes, you got it. Okay. All right. So last thing I'll cover with you guys before we go today. Let me stop sharing for 1 second. And again, you're only reapplying if you could not get originally approved because your employer did not respond. And key nums, no, you're not filling out anything again. If you got the credit, you're good to go. This is the new form you'll use moving forward to recertify. And Crystal, you'll find your renewal date within inside of your Mohilia portal under the PSLF tab. Okay. Here is the form. Again. Anybody happy that they came to class today? This is major news. Literally, it is our job to canvass this website and stalk it. So right now you're still under the one payment per month for PSLF because they haven't changed that just yet. You have to renew every year, every year. Yep, you're welcome, Erica. We recertify Monique PSLF every year. That's the part of the process. Every year we do a recertification. So you can, Latifah, scan the form to them and then the employer can scan it back to you and then you mail it certified. Or you can go to the PSLF help tool on studentaid.gov and have them complete it. So I'm going to get to that now. So Latifah, the last thing I'll tell you guys, the last thing I'll tell you is the form can also now be completed through studentaid.gov. When you log in, you go to the PSLF help tool. PSLF help tool. Does that make sense? And when you go there, you can complete the form online. The new feature allows you to send the form in the form of like similar to DocuSign to your employer. They can send it back through the portal for your PSLF credit as well. Ku, you want to finish your question? Restate your question. So Kimberly, again, if you're resubmitting this form or you're submitting this form from for the employer, they can't sign it, don't want to sign it. Under number 6, you're going to check that box and send it with the W-2s or pay stubs to verify. Yes, Olden, through studentaid.gov. Mm-hmm. Yep, Courtney, so you want to call them to see what changed and why they reworked your months. I'm not sure what months changed, but you want to call them. Yes, M&J Logistics. If the employer's closed, you send the old W-2 or pay stubs. If you can't find this W-2 information, you're going to M&J, go to irs.gov and get your W-2 transcripts. Tracy, that may be possible. We can see if that works. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So last announcement, guys, before we wrap up today. Just so excited about this PSLF news. I really am, because a lot of you need to do some work today. And let me just say this. We're about to go into repayment. This is not the season to be weird. What do I mean by that? Like, I know I'm part of my own stuff. I'm a part of the procrastinator club. This ain't the season for that, okay? So the rules are about to proactively change in the next month or two. So I need you to print it out, fill it out, gather your pay stubs, whatever you need to do. If you need something mailed to you from the IRS, it takes 7 to 10 days, most times, to get these transcripts. I need you to do that like almost ASAP because we've got work to do in regards to your account being properly credited before August. Does anybody know why August is significant? Does anybody know why August? What's coming in August, guys? What's coming for a lot of you in August? No, not repayment. Repayment is October. Thank you, Naja. The account adjustment. Yep. And Ashley, this replay is included for SLD University members. If you're not an SLD member, join the family, I would say today, because our price for the family is going to change. There's just so much content, literally close to 60 new classes being added in this series, plus the one-on-one application classes we're going to be running just for the family members. Now, here's what's funny. The family has about 3,000 people. I just do think it's a little weird. We only get a couple hundred people on Zoom. So if you're in the family and you are joining and paying for this program, please be a part of these live classes. They're built with you in mind, just to give you guys that smaller feel of one-on-one support, all right? So what do we do if we submit it and our employer, the new profit? So, I don't know, what do we do if we submit it, our employer? So if you're submitting a new nonprofit, we're not using the online system. Obviously, it's not registered. We're going to use the paper form, the link I just put in here, and we're going to send it. We're going to have someone sign it, part of the board, and we're going to send it certified in the mail. Okay. Okay, everybody got that? Let me put the link again to the new paper form. Okay. And that, what do you mean some people work? Teachers. Yep, the post office stays late until 7 p.m. if that's what you're implying. So even on Saturdays, whatever you need to do, send it by FedEx, send it by, there's too much money on the line. So Ned, I'm not sure if that's what you were implying, but there's just too much money on the line that a lot of people are not getting their forms done. And I really have appreciation that the, oh, okay, Annette. So, yep, no worries. That's fine. Everything's recorded and classes are between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. And here's the cool thing. Being a part of class, Annette, and this is just a side note for you as other people may be thinking it, they're in the evening because I understand that we're working with working adults. If you're not able to join something and you're in our membership, everything's recorded and archived. If you are able to join live, it gives you an opportunity to ask questions and get support that sometimes the lender is impatient enough to provide, all right? But you're not obligated, but I will ask of you when we come into these classes for the save plan and things of that nature to be a part of the classes live, because we're either bringing in specialists or we're just adding things to our calendar to provide over support. A lot of people will not know how to properly enroll into the plan, and they may not know what and why is beneficial. So that Annette, that may not be you, but a majority of the people on here do need hands-on support so that they are not overpaying as we go into repayment. Does that make sense? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it does apply, we put the dates out ahead of time. We're going to, well, we are giving everyone a week ahead notice. Try to join us. If you can't join us, it's okay. It's recorded. And just to be quite transparent with you, these classes that are free during the day are what I call info sessions. A lot of the info sessions are during the day. They're for the entire community for free. It's just literally what it sounds like. It's an info session. Our community classes at night are when we're probably doing the hands-on work, but it's with the understanding you probably or are at home. And sometimes we even do classes on Sunday evenings so you can be home and settled and go step by step with us. All right, everybody got that? So as starting my new nonprofit, can my son get student loan forgiveness? Yes. Diana, you just have to make sure you complete the employee designation form. If you're a part of our DIY nonprofit program, there's a class that walks you through step by step how to do that so you can onboard your son as an official employee, because the Department of Education is being made aware that everyone is starting a nonprofit. Not an illegal thing to do, very legal, but you have to be legally employees of this nonprofit if we're sending off that PSLF form. So we're going to get into that on the 25th. Anybody joining the program or planning on joining very soon, I'll give you the link now. July 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're walking through how to do that employee form, 501c3, and we're talking about your state form. We got to get this paperwork done immediately. Does that make sense? We got to get this done immediately so that you can get the credit. August through this December, a lot more of you in this community will be forgiven. So I'm really excited about that. A lot of you are going to receive up to 36 months of credit. 36 months of credit that's going to be coming your way. It's really exciting because some of you may be under 36 credits remaining. I'm going to put this link in here to join our VIP DIY program, which includes one free support class So Lizette, if you're not in this program, you can register, and includes access to the live 25th class and a one-on-one support call if you shall need it. I'm going to put the discount code because I'm feeling generous today, but normally it is not discounted. So I'm going to put that there for you. So all I'm going to ask of you guys in this season over the next few weeks, bear with us. There are a lot of updates, a lot of changes. Sometimes I've been seeing contradictions of what they said they were going to do versus what they're doing now. So as information comes out, we'll report it appropriately. Just to give you some, yep, for sure, that's you, awesome. Just to give you some context, this week, we're going to be covering on the 20th. If anyone here wants to know about the Total Permanent Disability Program, we'll see each other, same link, this link that you have today at 1 o'clock on the 20th. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about loan forgiveness programs for teachers. So if you are a teacher or if you know a teacher, you can send them this link that we're on. I'll give it to you guys again. We're going to be together on Friday at 1 o'clock. So let me put that in here. Let's see. And then the last announcement before we go is that, let me see if I need to edit this one. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Jewel, you said what's in the program? Yeah, in the program, yeah, we discussed the onboarding family members and friends. Oh, you're saying that's what you're doing for your new nonprofit, conflicts of interest, SOS. Okay, I love it, Jewel. Let's see. Bolden, I'm not sure which dates. And Bolden, I'll be very transparent with you. I'm running a skeleton team right now, and normally I do have transcribers. So what would be helpful is if anybody here would help me put some dates as I'm reading them out loud in the chat, that'd be great. But I can't promise it, Bolden. I'm a horrible multitasker, so I don't mind repeating. In the evening, I have some support. So the dates that I gave again for the classes coming up tonight, we're going to go through how to complete the PSLF form for your nonprofit. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing the nonprofit formation class, 501c3 state, and doing the review of the employee credit. Thank you, Sean. And then, okay, I don't know, Bolden, what else did I say? You got to catch me when I say this stuff because it's on the top of my head. August through December is when you'll start to receive your 36 months of credit. Yep. And I know Naja may be working. Naja is very helpful with the recap of notes as well. I think that's all I mentioned, Bolden. I think that was it in terms of dates. The education class. Oh, for teachers, got it. Oh, Bolden, you don't have to miss anything. So I want to just make something aware of everyone. I'm aware of, wait, am I saying this right? Make you all aware. There we go. So Bolden, everything that we put out in terms of dates, we email it for this series. And Bolden, if you go to our social media page, let me pull it up. It is pinned. I always pin the latest dates on the page as well. So if you miss anything in terms of the series, it is there. Okay, yep. So the series comes out by email. And it comes out by Instagram. So you'll always find the series outline there. Now I'll just say dates in general because there's just so many dates with all these changes too. Let me see. I'll double check that. Somebody said that the replays should not require. Let me just check something. Let's go back into. Okay. There was, so what happens is, guys, I think the replay link is being sent out via email, but the true nature of that is that the replay link should not be shared via email. You should just be able to go to your portal. I'm going to double check that right now while we're all together and just access it there. No link needed. So I'm going to double confirm. And again, bear with us. We are onboarding some new team members. So it's a little wacky. Just give us feedback and it will be fixed. But I will double check that for you. But the last one that went out in terms of the replay for, I think it was the 16th, that one had a password attached to it and I removed it. So please go and try to access it if that's the one you're referring to. Yes. So the disability class for loan forgiveness, Barbara, is going to be on Thursday, 1 p.m. and the teacher loan forgiveness Friday, 1 p.m. Okay, Diane, then you can just go ahead and mail it back if they completed it for you. Remember, Diane, I just talked about today the new process, the new form. If you have the old form, I would still submit it. It shouldn't have expired just yet. They just put out a new form. If you're in the doctoral program, we did not publish a new meeting date. That will be towards the end of the month. So if you have questions, just stay tuned to the emails respectively or reach out to Steph directly. Replay for the 16th is available. Yes. Yep, the 16th replay is available. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I was checking. 2 seconds. I just want to make sure it's in your portal. Okay, so I will ask the team to update the latest downloads for the 60 days of replay into the portal. So we will get that done between today and tomorrow. It looks like the last update was until the 11th. Let me make a note. I think with our new hire, she emailed them all out, but not uploaded. So we'll get that done. Yep. No, Boulder, no worries. Let's see. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it's a lot happening. So we're making a lot of transitions and we're in the middle of new hires, of course. We are ahead, let you guys know that. And we're also in the middle of a lot of updates that come out every day from studentaid.gov and Biden. So keep us in prayer. You see where I'm going with this? So yeah, so we'll be full staffed and up and going by the time we go into repayment. But the important thing is that we come and teach live and give updates. So if you are a part of the family, I know the email updates are being sent out, but we'll make sure they're in your portal. So that should be all squared away. And then, like I said, when you can join things live, because some stuff is step-by-step support. If you can't join live, don't feel pressured. Just watch the replay. But I have to hold you guys accountable. Just get it done. Whatever it is, just get it done. We don't want to wait before millions of people go into repayment to ask questions or to get something fixed or squared away. I was talking to someone earlier and it looked like her account showed like, I think it was like 20,000 extra. I said, well, we got to get that fixed now before your lenders inundated with phone calls about repayment. So everyone should be looking at their accounts, studentaid.gov, their lender's website, make sure everything matches up. looks correct. All these changes, switching lenders, you don't want it to be an accidental extra 20,000. We don't need to see that. Like, they need to fix that. So we just want to make sure that you guys are on top of your paperwork. So I will see you guys this evening. For those that are in the DIY program, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll talk about how to use this new form to fill out for your employer, answer questions around that. And then tonight, guys, I'll see you at the 9 o'clock series. Let me put that link in here if you want to hold on to it. At 9 o'clock, we're going into our legacy building series, which is going to be starting tonight at 9 o'clock. It's our boot camp of 3 classes. I think you'll enjoy the conversation on building out your trust. Let me just give you the titles so that you are aware. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to be talking about becoming your own bank. We're going to talk about how, particularly for small business owners, on the 19th, how to navigate the IRS, some tax saving strategies, and on the 20th, creating your family trust. This entire series is cataloged and displayed on our social media, and it was emailed out a few times. So that class series tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern is a totally free series. Let me give you the Zoom info to join us if you want to hold on to it. Yeah, hold on. Second. Okay. I think you guys will really enjoy this series. Have an appreciation for it. Some really good information. And you can feel free to invite others to this series, of course. This is for our community at large. The classes people tend to enjoy the most are building the trust class and creating your own bank. So don't miss out. Okay, I reformatted it for you. If you're on Instagram, if you go to my last post and comment the word legacy, you'll be able to get the Zoom information. Yep, so you would fill out a TE-PSLF form and complete that certified history. Those 6 months can get credited towards your overall count of 120 months for PSLF. Okay. And Ms. Beebe, the new IDR process for the new SAVE plan, this is for everyone, that is not out yet. We want to wait till you guys get notification from us. It'll be, I'm sure, on CNN. The new SAVE plan is not available yet. So hold on, don't reapply for anything or recertify. Probably will be available top of next month, which is August. All right, so just wait for that. Yes, I shop Infinite Beauty. You can get credit for the months you worked there, whether it was a full year or not. You still have to do that form. Okay. So Angeline, if you did a Parent Plus loan, that's different than being a co-signer for a private loan. If you did a Parent Plus loan, then the answer is yes. All right, that's the key there. Parent Plus loan. Yep, so the Angeline, if it's a private loan, then no. Then the forgiveness program would not entail for the private loan. That's a federal program. Yep. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up. I have another appointment coming up. I just wanted to jump on, give you guys some good updates. Please check your portal respectively within the next day so you can see your classes uploaded there. If you need a replay of any class and you're in the SLD University and you don't see it in your email, check there first. If you don't see it, then send us a quick email. We'll get that to you as well. And we look forward to serving you guys. I'll be back on with an update, not tomorrow, but on Thursday and Friday. So we'll talk about total permanent disability, and we'll be talking about teacher loan forgiveness programs. Okay. All right, guys, have an amazing day ahead. See you guys soon.